Well, head injuries are one of the hottest topics in sports right now, and it's put a renewed focus on equipment. An Ottawa company has developed new helmet technology it hopes can help protect players. It uses electronic sensors to measure the impact of a hit and indicates whether the hit was hard enough to cause a concussion. It was developed by Impact Protective Incorporated. Danny Crossman is the company's CEO. He's live in Ottawa to tell you more about the new helmet. So, Danny, first of all, tell us how it works.
Hey, Omar. It's a pretty simple device. It's a small sensor. You can see it's a little over a few inches here, and it communicates with long-range Bluetooth to a smartphone, an Android, a BlackBerry, or an iPhone. It sends raw data to the phone. It processes it and tells you which direction the hit came from, how big it was in a magnitude range, and acts as a history so that the parent or a coach or a player or a trainer can use it as a return to play guideline.
Using Bluetooth technology. So is this something that could fit in existing helmets, or would you need to come up with a whole new helmet to make this thing work?
No, we've had discussions with a number of the helmet companies in football and hockey to put the sensor inside the helmet amongst all the padding. So you'd buy it on the store and it'd be like the SHOCKBOX inside with the technology inside. And then later we'll look at an aftermarket where you could essentially retrofit the existing helmet that you've had, but preferably not the one that's been in your basement for 12 years.
So this wouldn't actually prevent a concussion, but could alert you to a possible concussion.
Yeah, that's right. There's not a single helmet in the world that'll prevent a concussion. They prevent fractures to the skull and lacerations. What we've designed is an indicator device so that when a hit occurs on the ice, the trainer or a coach or a parent can receive an indication, get that player off the ice so they can actually start doing their concussion protocols. If a player's flat out on the ice, it's pretty easy to figure something's happened, but it's those low threshold hits that clinical folks start to believe that they become accumulative, and you just got to start recognizing them and know what to do with them.
This issue, of course, has come up in the news recently a lot because of Sidney Crosby, who suffered two incidents in 4 days, and now there's some question about whether he'll even be ready to return when the season starts up again. How could this have helped somebody like Sidney Crosby, would you say?
Well, I mean, Sidney had a massive medical staff on the bench, and I won't prejudge what they did, but it really does illustrate the issue that potentially subconcussive hits can be accumulative, and we just don't know what the effect is. If you're not measuring them and you're monitoring them, how do you know what impact that the head has received? So this way, if you've got some kind of evidence in a database on a phone that can be done at a sideline live, you can make a decision and pull somebody out before it gets to that point.
So I guess, Danny, everybody wants to know, I mean, how long do you think it'll take before this is the commonplace or widespread within the NHL?
Well, we're chatting with a couple of NHL teams, a couple of CHL teams and universities to do clinical trials. Quite likely something like this, if it's proven that it works and it's efficient, could be as commonplace as mouth guards and neck guards across the NHL. And if it's beneficial, we think it's beneficial from NHL down to minor league hockey and at different levels. An NHL team trainer can look at this as a tool to assist them in what they see on the ice. And very quickly, I understand
you've had experience testing this in military scenarios as well?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. That's my background as Army Bomb Disposal. The company I used to work for, we developed one for the U.S. Marines and U.S. Army. Similar concept, and it recorded the acceleration from roadside bombs. It was more of a data recorder.
Well, a fascinating device you're working on, and certainly can help a lot, looks like. Danny Crossman, thank you so much for your time from Ottawa this morning.
Thanks so much, Omar.